that?
The little thing at the center. See, it's...
No, I'm giving up on this one. It's not high enough. Yeah.
And I would think it'd be better over where Chad is because it'd be closer to the.
We can move it around a little bit. We don't need any trippy effects for dinner. It's kind of like our baby. You have to take really good care of it.
Plates already got cold. Shouldn't have put those down until last.
So we got
Been heating them up or
beans and potatoes since you guys were last tuning in. Mac and cheese, tomatoes, apples, pickles, tenderloin, and pickled eggs. Did I say that already?
Yep.
All right.
All you can see is grandma.
That's all you need to see. There you go.
Not
You
me.
too.
No,
There you go.
No, get me off here.
Check, check. Oops. Test 1, 2, 3. We rolling? Any creepers here at dinner with us? Are we just digging in, or are we
Are you
ritualizing?
going to say the blessing for it?
Go ahead, Nathan.
Father, we thank thee for this wonderful chance to be together, for the food that's in front of us, for family and friends, for this. I thank you for this beautiful home and community that I get to come back to. And it's a beautiful thing. I'm glad Chad and Liz are here at the table with my mom and my grandmom, 4 of my favorite people. And let's enjoy this wonderful meal. Thank you.
Amen.
Okay, just pitch in.
Well, macaroni and
yourself.
cheese, we're gonna have to.
You ever done apple butter on a warm biscuit?
All day long.
Nice.
Where y'all
This
from
is
originally?
tenderloin.
I'm from New Jersey originally.
Oh, so you're gonna be heading up your way.
Mm-hmm.
You're Nathan.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Want to trade?
Which way
Yeah,
I'll
go
go?
around this.
This way. Okay.
Okay.
I didn't put a fork in the meat, did I?
Get my roll out of harm's way.
You get a potato, Nathan?
I got a big old potato. All right, creepers, are we rolling? Some good friends are here with us, Mom. We got Joanne, who hosted a fiasco out in
So we
California.
got those beans at the farmer's market yesterday. The tomatoes too, but I don't think tomatoes are good.
Okay, macaroni and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Are you serving?
Mm-hmm.
Again, let me get my roll out of harm's way here. Aha!
Didn't work.
I wanted that. Let's just start there.
Liz?
There's more to come. Did y'all talk at all about the fact that you were going to be on a TV show when we came over?
No, we didn't.
Thank you.
All right.
You
Chad.
knew it though, right? Was there a part of you thinking that we might not bring it?
No, I thought, well, I really ought to go do my hair because I know y'all gonna do this. But I didn't do it.
I didn't do mine either. Just put a hat on.
Oh, by the way, it's not polite to have your hat on at the
I
table
think it's
in
less
Virginia.
polite for my hair to show, but
There you go.
You have beautiful hair. Mom, isn't that good looking hair?
I tell you.
well, my mom tells me what she thinks about my hair.
It's got feathers in it. Come on.
I like the hair job.
I do like your hair. We were talking about
Go ahead and
me.
eat.
We were talking about me needing a haircut before I left on this trip, and I sure didn't get my haircut out there.
You
A
didn't
little
get
bit.
that.
I did not.
A little, you had like a 2-second.
Right. During When a Woman one night, I got a few strands cut. Oh, a whole plate of a whole little bowl of pickled eggs just for me. That is so sweet. Happy Easter.
If you want apples, I think you can pass those if you want to.
Is there
It's got
pepper?
a basket on.
Or I mean salt. And then I'll take the apple butter when you get a chance.
Don't put it on the meat.
Be sure and taste anything before you put.
Well, I
some-
need salt just for my pickled egg.
Mm.
Awesome.
You gonna go for it?
What is Nate Jack
Here,
eating?
let me see if I think they're good ones first before I recommend doing it. If
I've
Mom
always-
had made
I've
them,
always
I would
wanted-
insist.
I've always
What?
wanted to do it.
If they were a batch of pickled eggs from the fridge.
Oh, that I made?
Mm-hmm. It's hard for stores can't quite get that because they need them to last longer, so they have to add preservatives. Changes the texture and taste a little bit.
I don't know. Pickled eggs will stay forever
I
because
know.
they're in them.
It's so weird that why are the ones in the store not as good?
They're not using fresh pickled juice.
Right.
It looks like it's watered down. It's not salty.
Hmm?
It's not salty.
Mmm.
They good?
They're not bad.
Yeah.
You ever done a pickled egg?
No, I've always wanted to.
Oh man.
So you
Yeah.
I make these.
you put a salt on it.
Mm-hmm.
We have chickens at home, and I love always having a big jar of pickled eggs in the fridge so I can stay on
You
it.
want to pass the apples, Nathan?
Mm.
And Chad, where are you from?
San Francisco.
Oh, okay.
It's so good.
Good, huh?
How you like the fried country?
It's great. I love it.
You grew up in more LA-ish.
I grew up in Los Angeles.
Have you been out east before?
Many times. I've never been here. My sister lives in DC,
Oh, okay.
so I come to, stay. And she lives right outside, so I come here quite a bit.
Well, if they shut down the government tonight, you're not gonna see too much.
Yeah, what's going on? What's the idea with that?
I don't know, they still haven't come to agreement. If they don't do by midnight, it's supposed to shut
I
down.
haven't been following that. I've heard talk about it, but
So they're going to close parkways, things, because all these things that are abandoned by people, toll bridges and everything, that's all be cut down.
wow,
So toll,
that'd be awesome,
tolls will be free.
right? Or just
I reckon.
locked up.
You won't be able to go over them, yeah.
Really?
This could be-
No, they'd have to make them just free. They couldn't just.
They should do it. That'd be so awesome.
What, make it that people can't get on the toll
Yeah,
road?
chaos, madness. Let's do this. I'm
Yeah.
all about it. It's a fiasco, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, it
Liz,
gets
can
pretty
you-
heavy on the tolls up in the East
It
Coast.
does.
Right.
So we'd be kind of up a creek without a paddle.
I'd like some apples, please.
If we wouldn't be able to get anywhere, is that what you're saying?
Wow. Toll road.
And why are they closing them?
I forget how it's working. The Republicans are trying to do this. It's like
Cutback, they won't come to agreement.
they're not
With the
passing the
apples, Mom?
budget or something, so they're not allotting money. So they're it's sort of like a filibuster, but on like a whole like budget government working scale. Like I don't quite get it yet.
So
either.
they're cutting down a revenue stream. Is that?
I mean, the Republicans are trying this bold move that, like, if they don't come to agreement by midnight, it could shut the government down or something. It's like a big deal.
What?
They said that even boys overseas, they're not gonna get paid.
What?
I don't think
Well, they're
that's
trying to
right.
pass that right now that they will not be included. They will get paid.
Hippie calling Fiasco. Come in, Fiasco. Are we sitting at this table? See no chat. We got full bars.
Full-
How many?
We got full bars of signal.
Well, that's good.
Dark Star, Oh, okay. I am nice family. If you guys have any questions for mom or grandmom, just feel free to fire them out. And if you need anything, oh wait, Lovin' Larry needs the salt. Pass the salt, please.
Who wants salt?
One of the creepers. We should have a night where we announce in advance. It would be so cool to be able to see people. We always think that because they can see us, but we can't see them.
No one has Skype.
We could do Skype. We could do
watching,
we could do screen capture Skype things.
Were you watching like a tutorial on that the other night?
Mm-hmm. All they really taught me how to do is how to like feed a Skype phone call into the stream, so it'd be an audio thing.
Well, how do you like them watching you while you're sleeping?
Usually we don't
That was an accident.
put it on us while we're sleeping. That was an accident.
Did you see that?
You told me about it.
I told you
Planned
about it.
accident.
No, it was not planned. I do not want people watching me when I sleep.
I actually highlighted and exported the exact moment you fell asleep
Really?
yesterday. Yep.
You can
You
see
can just
that?
feel it happen. It's just like boom, boom.
You know, it'd be a funny thing. Have that, and then the last
We
minute
just sit down to eat.
before the camera left.
Yeah.
You know, when I got it,
I thought it was
with like a
Nathan's
time
here.
code on it. You know what I mean? Like show that it was like 4 hours later. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Did you see
right,
when
right.
Chad picked it up?
No, I didn't even look. I don't know if we got that.
What's that?
Nothing is better than apple butter.
Those are my beans.
It's so good, isn't it?
It's so
Apple butter on a warm, flaky biscuit.
Tell you what.
Unbelievable.
And we have lots more apple butter downstairs.
You go to church sales and
Strawberries
stuff
are
and buy
there, too.
giant mason jars of apple butter. Tenderloin.
It's right across the street.
This lady at the end of the table, my grandmother, is an expert on American comfort food extravaganzas.
Oh, wait a minute, I can do some cooking.
Oh, you're a great cook too. You're a great cook too. You learned everything from her.
That's true.
You grew up on it, didn't you?
Yep.
Just because she
Yeah,
does most of it
no.
now.
Yeah, you're losing some of your chops, I think.
Well, I made the macaroni and cheese and the roast.
Is that
Well,
a
the-
pork chop, Joe?
Both are very delicious. The mac and cheese is really good.
Everything's
Roast is
phenomenal.
really good. I hurt my mom's feelings because she made most of this dinner. And I keep raving about grandmom.
Well, I just want to know, because you know I helped. Who needs another roll?
It's weird. We have full bars here, Mom.
That's great.
Yeah.
Anybody else need a? Try yours.
Nathan, you're hogging that
Yeah.
apple butter?
We never really tried a Mac computer in here. I don't think.
Mac and cheese computer.
It was always either my iPod.
What'd you want?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
I'm doing great.
just holler at anyone.
You guys are sitting at the table. Someone's saying they love how we set a place for them. We should make you a plate of food, put it right in front of you. If we were,
We've been
better
painting
hosts.
all
That's
morning.
kind of mean, I think.
what did you paint again?
We had to paint some around the windowsills and everything, where the new
No.
windows were put in, and the door.
So the kind of windows you can just like fold in to yours. Nice.
You know, I gotta
That's
make it
great.
easy for Mama to be able to wash them.
Absolutely. I want you washing those, but I don't want you on a ladder outside.
Now we have to get the windows wrapped outside
Wrapped?
with the
You know,
metal.
it's just raw wood showing out there now.
Oh, gotcha.
They were wrapped before, but they had to tear it off because it was glued to the windows.
It was glued to the window, the storm windows.
Right, the old ones.
So now we have to pay to have it over there.
Every time I come over here, there's some improvement on the house that they've just done.
Yes, and the furnace man was here this morning.
Fix the humidifier.
But it went on.
Humidifier.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to the furnace.
More sugar beans. We have another whole pot of them.
Somebody in here says Chad looks like such a gentleman tonight. He's on his best behavior. I almost didn't recognize him.
Who said that?
Loving Larry.
No, Larry.
Mama had bought string beans, and I bought string beans, so we have two pots because I said I wanted to see what each one tastes like instead of mixing them together.
Gaia. They're really good.
So we have another whole pot
They're
out
really
there.
good.
You got another pot tonight. You made them. You're gonna AB them. And one's from where? One's from the farmer's market,
Yeah, the ones you're eating now.
and the others are from the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good test.
It is.
We should save some for a direct blindfolded. So have you, I know you've come on the cast a few times and you signed in and talked to us. Have you lurked much?
I thought, what?
That's where you just watch, where you don't say anything. So no one knows you're there.
Of course I do that.
Well, she's lost a lot of sleep. I go to bed and she's still there at that, and I can't even hear you all. But she hears.
Where do you watch it?
Right there.
What hours?
Wow.
Well,
Nah,
couple
eventually.
nights it was after 12 o'clock when she went to bed.
How are we doing?
Fine.
Fine.
I said it's a good way out. Good to see you.
It's true. Have you ever worried about me watching it?
You're worried about me?
Why would I be worried about y'all? You look like you're having fun.
Good. Well, there's definitely nights on there after we've been drinking and things like that where
I don't like the fact that you put Mom Alert all across it.
But what?
Mom Alert.
Do you think that was funny? I did.
I thought it was really
I thought it was hilarious when you put Grandmom Alert.
Right.
That's even bigger. That's like that's
It
even
wasn't
a bigger
it was
alert.
a bigger font.
It's a
too.
bigger font. Yeah.
Yeah.
Way.
That was funny.
I haven't had a chance to watch any of the shows.
That's too bad. That's what it's all about, right?
I couldn't get my computer on when I was on vacation.
Dad hadn't been able to watch any of it. I just got his internet fixed when we got home. So he's just now, he'll be tuning in tonight when we're down at Sarah's show.
What was wrong with his internet?
His computer upstairs was stuck in some, he has a really old PC that takes a million years to do everything it does and makes all those horrible noises.
Older
Chugging
than the
and
one I
stuff.
have downstairs?
Mm-hmm. Way.
That one's
Way
really
slower.
old down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I just cut that computer off and got it out of the loop and it was really just slowing everything down to a crawl. It was like stuck in a frozen download of something there. I did it again. I should have like a career being like the first guy you call when something's broken. Like it's way cheaper than actually getting it fixed because I would never know how to actually fix something. But let me come over and blow on it and wiggle some wires and do my little Desire Mojo
Oh,
thing.
we got something for you to blow on it.
What do you got?
Can't get change channels.
Dish. We have
What's
a
it,
dish problem.
what's it not doing?
Well, when you put guide up, it goes to VOD1. You can't get channel 3 or 4. If you do page up and page down, you can't do it.
What's VOD? Video on demand.
And it's in gold instead of gray or blue like it's supposed to be.
Huh.
So it's really frustrating.
Sounds like it. This is a feast, ladies. Very, very
So
good. Yep.
Well, I'm glad you like it. What do you need, Mama?
Except for all the fish you didn't eat last night.
You want to try one?
What's that?
Good now.
That makes up for all the fish Chad didn't eat last night.
Tell me if they're any good.
Chad and Liz don't eat seafood or fish, so
Who doesn't?
either of these guys.
They don't eat seafood or fish?
That's what I've been telling them forever about Dad's pan-fried, fresh-caught trout.
Nothing better.
So Chad tried it last night. They both tried it.
Didn't like it?
Liz didn't die. And Chad liked it, but he couldn't get past the fact that he was really grossed out.
I'm allergic to a lot of seafood.
Are you?
Yeah.
I have a
Not that
very
I don't
strong
like
mental
it.
health.
No, you can't relax. It's like, am I gonna die? Is this gonna kill
I
me?
was relaxed last night.
Yeah.
Very relaxed.
Did you break out or have any reaction to it?
It's kind of hard to explain, but like very mildly. It's like it'll start as like pain and this pressure, and like it feels like it's in my back, but it's more like in my lungs. And if it gets worse, it'll be like in my throat, and it'll be like a swallowing thing. And whenever I swallow, that pain gets more like intense. And then if it gets worse, it's like a little bit of labor breathing, and then I'll break out depending on what it is.
Did you have any reaction from the trout?
A tiny little leg pain, like where if I had probably like 4 or 5 more fish.
Fish or bites?
Fish. I really like fish.
4 or 5 more fish?
Maybe like
If I had a
3.
baker's dozen.
You eat a whole fish?
I don't know how much fish I ate. I ate like that
A
much.
fillet, I guess.
You ate that much?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was going for it.
So
I'll show you how much I had. Like this much. Like that, probably.
Yeah, a little
That's
less.
all you had?
Really? You
less.
think a little less than that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You didn't like it,
I did. My mouth liked it.
but your mind didn't.
My mother beating into my head that I don't like it killed me.
Now what's the story of that?
I don't know. She was like super.
She just didn't like you to eat. She didn't like fish,
She doesn't like it. Yeah.
so she's gotten you that you don't like
Does
it.
she think it's bad for you? Like, does she like
No,
thinks
no.
all fish has mercury in it, or
No, now she eats it. But she used to always be like, oh, fish. You know. And it just grew into my head that way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat that tomato if it doesn't taste good.
Is it bad? Tomatoes bad?
I thought it was okay.
I'll tell you if it's really good.
Why would it be bad?
Jersey tomatoes.
Well, it's still not a season for tomatoes.
Right.
These are from Florida. They were sold at the farmer's market, but they're made from Florida. I'm
Right.
grown in Florida. Want another egg?
I'm good. I'm filling up rapidly. I definitely have.
We don't want to. It was the most dangerous thing. We always do Tuesday nights here, but for weeks, and it's still hard. The meals here are so good, but they're great. You want to take a nap after them because they're so filling and there's so much good food that you usually eat a little too much. And I would just go down to Marino's for like a couple of months. I wouldn't learn my lesson. I would just sit there, just be like, "You guys sound great," and not be able to play, and just like just falling asleep. So I've been trying to eat a little lighter on the Tuesday night meals.
He called. He said, "Grandma, please make a light meal." I said, "How do you make light meal?"
What is that exactly? Don't mind if I do, actually. Y'all have dessert planned tonight?
Mm-hmm. Strawberry.
Strawberry what?
Shortcake.
All right.
Well, you can have ice cream or Cool Whip.
Or both.
Cool Whip.
I don't know. I'll have to let you decide that.
We should smoke before dessert, though.
Hmm?
No hurry. I don't want to rush into dessert.
Anybody want anything
So
else?
good.
I might have another piece of meat.
Go right for it.
I might do it. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna gauge myself here.
You're doing great, man.
I feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need a little bit more milk.
We can lounge around for a while, too.
It's like feeling a nap vibe.
That's what you do, man. You like chow down and you get in a recliner in front of some TV and you fall asleep for about 25 minutes or whatever.
You know, and like,
The older I get, the better that I'm going to be.
you know, in like most cultures, they have like dinner will last 4 hours and hours and hours, and they'll bring out like one thing or two things at a time, and everybody eats that, and then there's just really long spaces in between each like course. So
Every day?
it was like dinner.
Well, Italians are like that.
Yeah.
Right.
When I was over in Italy, it was just we had
or internet.
one thing after another, and you had what is it, sorbet in between it?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Cleanse the palate.
What are they, just tiny portions?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of food.
I think the one place we went was 7 courses.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
But
so social.
But it's better on your system.
We just throw it to you all at once.
Yeah, that's
That's a lot of work for the cooks to keep
Right.
for things to be hot as it's
As
happening.
a family, it'd be just
Right.
terrible.
Yeah, because you couldn't just like cook it all to begin with and then stagger the entrance because each thing has to be perfect.
Right.
You want me to put
And
that
I'm glad we're not
over here?
Italian.
I like home style.
I do. Some of my favorite people are Italians.
I'm
I love
Italian.
Italian food.
You're Italian?
Yes.
Of course you are.
My mom is. Or my mom's side.
Pure, like,
Yeah.
full on.
Oh yeah. Fully sketchy.
What's your mom's maiden name?
Magera.
Mm-hmm.
Magera.
What's your name?
Chad Galactic.
Galactic?
On
Yep.
TV.
Billy, what's your last name?
Mhm.
Galactic. How do you spell it?
Galactic. You can look it up on the internet.
You can mute it real quick.
Yeah, put her on Chad and Liz.
I have 2 half brothers. My dad has 3 boys. They, from Dad's second marriage, their mother passed away when they were very young. And I still live in the country with my 2 brothers. That's where my official residence is at the moment.
That's where you get mail, you mean?
Right.
The Suburban's your official residence?
I would imagine most of his meals right through there.
Here I can enable links for you guys, I think. I have the power. Allow links. What'd I miss?
None of your business, dude.
See, they're already on here. I want a real last name. Google me, he says.
Who?
That was Yoit Silas.
Yo, it's Silas.
Yo, it's Silas. Oh,
Silas? No,
Yo, it's
my name's
Silas.
Galactic.
Not Yoit's
And
Silas.
what's your last name, Liz?
D'Agostino.
Bunny.
What?
D'Agostino.
Bunny. No, she's
Bunny. No, D'Agostino.
Spell it.
D''A''Agostino.
D'Agostino. Now that's Italian.
Oh yeah.
This is D'Agostino. I can't do.
And up in New Jersey, she must be part of the Godfathers.
Right, exactly. We're gonna be.
Mafia all the
Hippie
way.
Fiasco is rolling right
That's on a
into.
restaurant.
What's that show?
Does your dad own a restaurant?
Sopranos.
Oh
Sopranos.
Lord.
Hippie Fiasco rolling right into the Sopranos here. Chad and I are gonna get taken into a back room by people Liz knows.
I don't know anybody. I don't know nothing.
Tell you what, have you heard one hair?
Well, it might be the other way around. It might be. They might take us in the back room just to torture her. You know, like I can't believe you left with all that gangster business, you know, on the plate, and then you ran away to San Francisco, and then they're gonna hurt us. Yeah,
We don't know your story. Who is this girl?
right.
You're right, you don't.
Uh-oh.
And you don't need to know. It's none of your business.
Now, how did y'all meet?
I met Chad,
At a shootout.
I met Chad at a concert years and years, like, what was it?
2003.
2003. And then, like,
Yeah.
in 2007, I moved out to California. And I kind of dug him up because I knew that he lived there. And,
He was a corpse at the time.
You dug me up.
right.
No, we ran into the festival.
No. I wrote you that letter beforehand, remember?
No.
Wow.
Well,
You don't
said
remember?
that it was one of the nicest things that anybody's ever wrote to you.
Man, this food tastes good. It smells really good in here.
You don't remember that?
I was doing a lot of writing letters then. Because I was
And
taking
you invited
notes.
me to your birthday party.
Before we met at High Sierra,
Yes.
random people invited to a birthday party. Come over. Did you say you were coming to California?
I was in California already. I was visiting from a cousin's house in West Valley. And it was.
Do you have? Oh, you don't have
I
the letter.
do.
I have the letter.
I do. It's in my sent mail.
Oh, it was
Oh,
an
email.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
How did you get my email?
I internet stalked you.
Really?
Um, you were friends with my cousin on like Facebook.
On MySpace back
or
then,
something.
probably?
MySpace or Facebook or something, and I was like, oh my god, that's the guy that I changed.
Well, I'm not
he,
judging
like,
you as hard as I was a
he
second
made
ago.
my,
I thought you got a handwritten letter in the
Oh,
mail.
no,
He even
I
said
did
it.
too.
So did
He
I.
I
even
thought
said
that
it was
was-
like a very special thing to you, and now I have no recollection. Email. Never mind.
Well,
Never mind.
Keep in mind, I was sending letters. I was
Yeah.
taking vigorous notes at every show I went to in every city I went to on this notepad. Each place had its own notepad. Her night, I lost that.
And then he would have everyone that he met like write in his book.
And then I would go home and write letters to everybody, handwritten letters.
And
And so people would send letters back. So now
Yeah.
you see why I wouldn't remember, maybe.
Right.
but it's just very funny that like you lost that book that night.
That we met, right.
Yeah.
So when I came up to you and Greg at High Sierra, you already had stalked me out?
Right.
I didn't know that.
So you didn't go to his
How do I not
birthday
know this
party?
until
I
now?
didn't
Right.
go to his
Now you were
birthday
telling me
Here
about
we are.
party.
Confession.
I was not really
But you told
I was gonna go. I didn't really know him
we
too
had a
well.
discussion like a week ago about this, and she was talking about my birthday party, which is in June, and we met in July.
Right.
So I was trying to figure that one out. Like a week ago, and I was just like, yeah, this food tastes good.
Well, I told you that. I told you in the email that I would be going to High Sierra, and I asked you if you were going, and I don't think you ever responded because you weren't sure if Louise was going to be there or not. And you didn't want to have anything interfere with whether or not Louise was going to be there.
Was she there?
No.
No.
That's why you were allowed to talk.
So you met.
And then we're sitting at this festival he's talking about. We were sitting on. Chad carries this big balloon around with him at shows, like giant balloons. He puts them out on the fishing line so they go up really, really high into the air, like the big car show balloons.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's always really easy to find. And I dress up like a rabbit sometimes at festivals. And
I've seen a rabbit at High Sierra.
Probably her.
maybe me. I don't know. It could be a number of people though. So I'm kind of easy to find. But I was sitting talking to my friend Greg at High Sierra, and this like guy came up and was all like, "Oh, I love your pants," to my friend, and I was like, "Who is this jerk like interrupting my conversation with my friend here?" We're having a really like a deep conversation, and then like he turned around and walked off, and tried to sing his vibe, and has these capes with that same vibe on the back of them. Yeah. And he turned around
Big
and
balloons.
Chad's cape. And I saw that on the back. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's my friend. It's my friend that I've been trying to.
Thought I've been stalking.
Stalking.
I've got to go. Can I borrow your knife?
Yeah, so and then you're like, oh my god, that's my friend dressed like a bunny.
Is that what I said?
Well, you said.
Did he have his balloons at that time?
No, you didn't actually put his balloons down. You tied them.
He was
down.
wearing a cape that
And it
said
was
vibe
cool.
on the back.
Yeah.
The what?
The vibe cape
Where is it?
gave you away.
Oh, yeah. That's why I stopped wearing it.
Stopped wearing it?
Retired it. It started to get haggard. Like really bad.
Mm.
You can't wash those things. They're all sequensy and really
So there's all these
fabric.
people at all these festivals that my career seems to have been based on my success at all these festivals, but there's always what makes them so special, especially out west, is that there's people like Chad and Liz that bring this extra. They kick everything up a notch by bringing some crazy costume or walking around it on stilts, or like somebody will come and it's a special kind of person that embraces that. Like, all right, how do I kick everything up a notch? And these guys are some of the pros of bringing flair to a festival. When you see that picture of Dad and I at High Sierra next to the giant spaceman,
Mm-hmm.
that was her in the suit at the time.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Space man.
That
It was a
was
space
funny.
Italian.
It's like me being a songwriter, but I mean it's an interesting skill set to have. It's like when you're not at the festival, you're like, what do I do with my vibe cape now?
That's framed in my room.
Liz, that's Molly.
The little dark one?
Mm-hmm.
She's very shy, but really awesome.
Could somebody bring a 30-pound helium tank to High Sierra for me, please? I have an account and I know where to get it in San Francisco. Please.
It's kind of, the festivals are kind of a little bit like a circus.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, Yodi. If you're still there, we'll save you some strawberry shortcake.
Get what?
Where do you get your costumes?
I made mine.
Did
I
you
usually
really?
make Mine, yeah. So.
The space one?
I think Liz has rocked
that
Burning Man
costume,
more than once.
That is actually this big, and it's like larger than life. They're these big. My friend John, he actually owns a t-shirt company in San Francisco. He rented that. You can rent those, and they have like they usually have.
He made
them
like the
for,
"Don't Tell My Mom" shirt and all those shirts.
Right. they usually like where you see them a lot is at like sporting events and stuff, like basketball games.
Mhm.
They'll have like this big inflatable mascot guy, or like around the holidays, like snowmen and Santa Clauses and everything. But it's really crazy. Actually, like inside that thing is this battery pack that you have to wear, and also there's this whole like machine that literally blows up the astronaut around you. So it's like you get in and it's all like kind of deflated, and you zip it up, and then you flip the switch, and it fills up with like
Oh,
air.
come
You're
on!
like a balloon-shaped man.
Yeah, so it kind of feels like you like got inside a tent that was, already a tent that was already up and started like walking around with the tent.
Now, how do you
on
walk with it?
It's good to hold somebody's hand. Yeah, so your feet are planted, you strap your feet in at the bottom, so your feet are kind of like in there, like kind of like snowboard or like skis. And
Snowshoes.
it's hard to see. That's really the only reason why you really need somebody. That and like if you start to like, lose your footing, you could like topple over.
And then you're
just
like a
because
turtle
you have
and you
this
can't get
like
up.
giant, like mass over you. Yeah, you have to like
Just see
strap.
you like kicking.
You have to like strap this like super huge battery to you, and then you have like the hose that comes out and blows up the guy, and it's kind of crazy. But my friend John rented that costume, that outfit. I didn't make that. No, it was 3. I make like my.
Would you all
Yeah.
like some strawberries?
I might step outside before we do that.
Yeah, probably. I definitely want some.
This guy is like, there's a.
That's some two stars.
How many times you been to Burning
You
Man?
want?
For me,
Sorry, go ahead.
once.
What was that?
How many times have you been to Burning Man?
How
I
many
did-
times have I been where?
I did do a whole bit at one of my shows about how I wanted to. The first time I go to Burning Man, I'm going to take my grandmom with me.
Right.
And there she is. You heard me say that probably. It's a little bit I do that you're included in.
What's a Burning Man?
Burning Man is how would you best? It's an event in the desert for how long?
40,000 people. It's like a week, or 10 days, something like that. You
It's
can
a
go.
week, but they're there for months and months in advance setting
Some
up.
people are there setting up. Yeah.
Basically, and it's a lot of artists. Basically, what they do is they pretty much erect this community out in this dried up lake bed in the desert in Nevada, in Black Rock City, and it's a lot of artists that do like just amazing sculptures. I'm talking like as high as buildings.
Like sand sculptures or
a lot of metal. There's like these. Gosh, you should just see pictures because it's hard to like really
It's
explain.
impossible
but
to
like
explain.
It's way
100
beyond
foot.
what you would imagine.
Yeah,
Just
like-
like
Even by
100
seeing the
foot
pictures, can't even explain it to you.
welded like ballerinas that are just like hundreds of feet.
there's
tall.
all these artists that are working year round on the next Burning Man. Somebody in here is this guy calls himself Polly Lama, says we've got a whole section of our garage dedicated to Burning Man / festival wear. Just their props for these big
And
occasions.
there's 40,000 people show up to the desert and are there, and it's like super extreme weather conditions. Like you
Yeah.
walk around with like respirators on.
Yeah,
if
you
it
have
gets
to
really
bring,
windy, and
bring
it's like
everything
110
to survive the weekend.
at night, and then like 30 or 40, it could be maybe less. It's super windy and no water.
It's like the most
how many
extreme-
rescue squads do they have around to revive the people
A
that
lot.
are none?
No, a lot.
Oh,
But everyone, the whole basic concept is that nothing's for sale there. You'll go to like music festivals and everything,
Would you
and
like me to get you some more tea?
Oh, please.
I would love some more tea as well.
Can I help you?
I'll
I
just bring
just
it
haven't have a time to
I'll bring them all in.
get
Mama.
myself going.
Mid story.
Okay.
Because everybody wants some.
I needed tea. Ha ha ha. They like me more. Dude, I could really just eat this all of it.
Let's do it. Sorry, Sarah.
I know.
We got carried away. We're napping.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
I mean, I really can.
Nathan, you want any more?
Please. It's an interactive art experience. Their mantra is there are no spectators. Everyone gets involved. Polly Lama's been there 5 years in a row.
I've been 3. Not in a row.
She's going to go ahead and make it and then get all anxious because we're not eating it yet.
You want any more tea, Mom?
No.
But in terms of all these festivals and stuff we're talking about, Burning Man's probably the most extreme experience you could have on every level. On every level.
But it's like
It's an experience you'll never forget.
It's so unbelievable that you would go. Just
Go see it again.
yeah, you would go, and it's different every time, and you can never see it all.
I know. Something to
40,000 people.
And it may be bigger. I don't even know now.
All right, so I think Grandmom just said she's going to go this year.
Yeah. You know, it's just like Virginia Beach when they have sand castles. I mean, the sand sculptures, they're just amazing. And
Yeah.
they're so precise and, you know, have all the features and everything. And they're more than life size.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been to it?
Not there.
I've seen
I've
photos.
seen
You've
I've
seen the
seen
same
stuff. Yeah.
I love sand sculptures.
They have like pirate ships driving around and blowing fire, and
Yeah.
it's crazy. I want to go so bad again.
Burning Man?
Liz, did you want anything else? Before I take it out?
I'm 95, thank you. I'm gonna go this year.
Yeah, apparently the ground out there is so flat that like these monkey crew people that are there every year have taken a big bus and built around the bus a full-size pirate ship.
Oh my
That the bottom of the pirate ship is only like that far off the ground. It's not that bumpy out there, so from a distance it just looks like this giant pirate ship flying through the desert. And they do pyrotechnics and shoot fire.
And then
There's
like
always
have
pirates up there.
swinging around and stuff. It's amazing.
Like acrobats, pirates swinging around on the thing and it's just flying across the desert.
It's like Disneyland.
It sounds amazing.
It's like Disneyland for freaks,
Right.
artists.
There's a lot of regular people that go to Burning Man.
Yeah, but they don't go to hang out with all the regular people.
Wait, who? What?
They don't go because regular people are going to be there.
What did you say?
You know, one of the funniest
I
experiences
mean, those
that
experiences exist every day. Burning Man is definitely something the freaks
Right.
have achieved.
one of the funniest experiences I remember having when I first moved to San Francisco was after the string cheese shows at the Creek, like in 07, pretty much.
Did I go?
Yes.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
But I had gotten on the train on the BART or whatever, and I had like this my lotus flower with me, and it was like a lotus on a stick. Yeah, the lotus on a stick.
Mm-hmm.
You saw that, right?
Yep.
Is it
I
here?
know it.
Did you bring it?
No.
But you got it or
I
whatever,
did.
right?
But it was the day after that, and I like had like all this weird gear on me, and I'm sitting on the train, and this guy comes up to me, and he's got like suit and tie and hair comb back and everything. He looks at me, he's like, "We hit the string cheese shows last night," and I'm all like, yeah, I was. So he was just like, "Yeah, how was it? It was great, wasn't it?"
San Francisco.
It's like sitting there with this like lotus on a stick, and this guy who was in a suit and tie talked to me about the shows we were both at last night. Wow.
Right.
I really am where I want to be right now.
He was like, man, nomad, getting home from work at like 1 in the morning.
Right.
Every day, dude. Helium tank, 30 pounds. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, helium tank.
When I when I first learned about Burning Man, I was 16 years old, and I was at my cousin's wedding, Sam's wedding. My cousin Jonathan had just come back. This was right before 9/11. My cousin Jonathan had just come back from Burning Man, and had all these pictures and was telling everyone about it. It was his first time, and he starts telling my great aunt Ione and my great uncle Batch, and he's telling them all about it. And it's like, yeah, it's like you should come next year. And Ione's like, yeah, I think we will. I think we'll just like get Batch, because my uncle Batch is in a wheelchair, and I'm like, yeah, we'll just wheel Batch right. It was funny, kind of same conversation.
Right. They never went.
No, my aunt Ione was a firecracker, and she was really making. Cousin Jonathan was kind of serious. She was just yanking the chain.
You know about it.
What's going on?
Just about.
See if this works out here. It's definitely getting colder. Yesterday was maybe the nice day of the time where maybe I should have gone out yesterday. This is where we could potentially have done a fiasco. Nice little porch with a pond.
Great.
Nice, huh? Yep.
Really wanted I could have eaten way more, dude.
Good eating.
Yep. But I just know I would be too hurting.
What part of my baby?
Did she found my ring?
Oh, wow.
You going out yet? Want to come out?
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Oh, this.
Maybe you took it off and it like fell in
Really good typer.
there.
Oh,
I like
yeah.
Jack. He's
Yeah,
really
Jack
sweet.
really loves to write correspondence. He's a correspondent.
I'm thinking somewhere right now. Pretty bad.
Oh, I like the Grandmaville idea of Burning Man. Get everyone to bring their grandmas and have a little grandma village with
See?
bocce ball and flamingos.
Oh yeah.
It's a good idea.
See, that's not a bad idea. See, that's what Burning Man's about.
Right, exactly.
There are no bad ideas.
Bringing grandmas to 110 degree.
Listen,
Dust storms.
Teeter went last year with
I remember.
90-year-old dude. He's been
Well,
going for years.
he wasn't 90.
Yeah, he's like freaking 90. He's like 89.
I hung out with him. He's not 90.
He's like 90, dude. You may not like it, but he's old.
No, he was like 70.
No.
Yes.
You calling her?
Yes. He's not even close to 90. He was 68, I think.
No,
I met him.
Nope.
That's like 90.
nope. 68.
68 is like 90.
Nope. He's
No.
I'm just kidding.
Shoe, Nathan. What's going on here?
I tried to glue it and the glue wouldn't hold, so I put tape on it so for the glue to hold.
Gotta get shoe glue.
Yeah.
The sole came off?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you just go ahead and new soles put on?
Oh, they're not worth it.
Well, that looks really attractive.
Like a clown. Looking for good clown work.
Looking for clowning work.
I'm almost giving up on it. I think there's no more good clown
Nobody's
work.
taking me
these days.
seriously as a clown anymore.
Hard times for clowns.
I'm gonna get my jacket.
I think
I
I
know
drink
it's
too much
dropping
because my
fast.
nose is
Yesterday
red.
was the pretty day. What's that?
I think I'm drinking too much because my nose is red. Yeah, I think I'm always upset because my lips are weird. Who's 52? I'm just kidding.
He's not.
Is that what he said?
I didn't get it. Dang.
Mom's 52.
Dude, that guy was in exemplary condition no matter what his age was. Remember we were hiking and shit? He was like going down the path like
Yeah,
down
some people are
dude,
marvels.
he was
like
going
that.
down
It's
sketchy stuff.
You can't
Like
just,
I was concerned I might like break my hip.
right.
And he was charging the path. He was like, oh!
That's how I live.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely can't use somebody like that as a reference. My landlord Jack in New Mexico.
Well, I'm just saying.
Those apples are
You know?
delicious.
Mm-hmm. They're like,
That man was a freak of nature. And he was definitely there with like
Grandma likes Bryna. She can handle it.
he was definitely there with a air conditioned
RV.
RV and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta have an RV. I'm old enough to need an RV.
I need an RV now. Yeah.
RVs do help.
Whose vehicle?
That's the hippie fiasco mobile.
It's ours now, but mine all the time.
Oh. That's something.
Oh yeah,
It's our home.
330,000 miles or something like that.
It does not have that many on it.
It does. And I'm 90.
What you get, 8 miles per gallon?
They haven't figured that out. We don't
We don't
want
want to know. Gas is a lot cheaper out here than what we keep.
What's it out in San Francisco?
$4, over 4 probably. It was 4 when we left, and we watched it go up. So.
Well, it was down to 325, and now it's 364.
Yeah, it's probably 4 1/4 there, 4.50 or something.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
We're trying to use it all up. If they won't make it $12 a gallon, maybe we should just use it all up.
All right. Mess with the supply and demand.
I
Single-handedly.
hope they shut down the whole government tonight.
Man.
Dude, we need some more statewide.
Does
Yeah.
Well, could you imagine how more people would have to stay home?
Right.
Police?
Well, they're local.
Okay.
This is federal.
Right.
You know, like your state policemen and state.
Right.
Now, I don't know about the CIA and the.
They're always on.
They're good.
They get off the budget. They get the top share. All
Well,
those,
they
like,
said that
super-
if everyone's salaries are
81
cut, so is Congress
81 he was.
So is Congress. Right.
81.
and the president. They're all supposed to not get paid. No one else gets paid. They don't get paid. That's what you're saying. I don't believe it.
That'd be crazy if everyone stopped getting paid.
I mean, who else can
Man,
serve
welcome to the
4
fiasco.
years
Right.
in a position
We'd
and
all of
get
a
paid for the
sudden be
rest of their
shooting
life?
up to the top
that?
percentile of
I said,
paid
who else can
people.
work 4 years in a position and get paid a retirement for the rest of their life?
Right.
And their medical, everything.
Right.
And secure security guards.
Right.
Right. And probably your suit bills.
We all have to start. See, that's what I was getting at with Burning Man. It's all, there's no money. It's all trade.
Right. And the only thing you can buy is ice and
So
coffee.
there's no price of admission.
No, there is.
There is.
Yes, because and
Well-
what it goes to is there's a huge effort to clean up after because it's
Yeah.
leave no trace. Period.
Right.
Like there's not one little.
What is this?
At
Burning
Burning
Man
Man.
still.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they pick up every little piece of sequins. You know,
Yeah.
like a piece of rice that falls on the ground. They pick up.
And they call it moot, matter out of place.
A moop.
Is it? Are you going this year?
I've never been.
I said, are you going this
I
year?
don't know. When is it?
September Labor Day weekend.
You'll be out there.
Oh, it's Strawberry Fest.
Yep.
Gotta be in California in September already.
Everywhere.
I've got some good fest slots this year. I just got into Dell Fest in Maryland. I'm gonna update my calendar.
Yeah.
Mountain Jam Strawberry I've been trying to get into for years. Just got into that. It's up in California in September.
Well, on your site it's saying that you're going up the East Coast and then you're heading west again.
Right. Yeah, our ultimate destination is High Sierra. Hippie Fiasco is on its way to High Sierra now.
But that's not till July, isn't it?
Right?
That's our problem.
Therein lies the rub.
Well, I
And
mean,
we're streaming 24/7.
I'm looking for a
till then.
serious job as a clown.
that will be 4 months.
It's a long time.
Month down though.
Yeah.
We have Fiasco offers, but not enough. Northeast.
And
Hint, we need
Did you
help.
s- did
We
you
need
s-
Fiascos.
a lot of people have posted on like their Facebook walls. Who's interested in hosting a fiasco?
Oh,
Like,
good.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those on the. Like they've tagged us in.
Jimmy, good luck. Get one for him.
Jimmy would be good. Oh, I set out a bunch of those business cards and didn't stick them in my wallet because
And I meant to stick them in my wallet.
You don't have any?
And stickers.
No cards. We just got in the mail yesterday. One of the persons watching this design and sent us 3,000 these cards to hand out to people, business cards.
So we're definitely gonna
Have
to
our
get
logo
more.
on one side and they're yellow on the other. It says we got a lemon. Streaming 24 real reality streaming 24/7. Our
And
names
none of y'all
and-
have any ammonia.
And we're supposed
Well,
to
we-
hand them
we
to
just
everybody we know,
Just got them yesterday. In our defense.
but we are gonna have to run by dads.
Sounds like you have a very short memory.
That's
3
what
of
my
you.
dad said.
and
Cigarettes,
another person that watched us sent us 2,000 stickers with our logo on them. We do have one of those for you. Is that handy or in the car?
in my purse in the house.
And we just got mailed 55 custom-made Hippie Fiasco Rides Again posters.
Really?
This great guy with his thumb out and carrying a guitar with this
So
long
good.
cake-like thing that goes all the way down the poster. It says Hippie Fiasco Rides Again on it.
And comments.
And we got car magnets coming on Tuesday
Really?
for the side of the car with our logo saying streaming 24/7. So everybody's like, right. Molly down in Nashville made paper mache lemon shakers. There's a sticker.
You can get a better one from Liz, and it's sort of been pocketed a little bit.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So people are definitely rising up, like the first time we did it, where everybody participated and helped out to make it something more special.
What was that? What is that
That's
thing
definitely
there?
happening.
There's the phone.
Oh. But what was on the other
Oh, the
side?
sticker.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
That's so when we're filming everybody, that seems more official.
Yeah. What is that? Then you get closer to the camera. I don't want to be on the camera.
Here's our other one. This is the one that I got now on my name, the Droid, through Verizon. A lot worse video and sound, but it works in way more places.
Way more.
Well,
If anybody there works at
You're over
Verizon
again.
and can get us a.
Really?
yeah.
I can use this to text now. Except nobody knows this number, except for one person.
But can people send texts back? See, people are gonna then start calling.
Right, yeah, I don't even want to get into it. I've been doing it a lot less since I got this though. It was probably before this that I went over.
And I got the paid for your things at the office.
Oh, how much is that?
57.
Really?
Well, just think how many we goofed.
Right. Let's just take care of that right now. This is for printing the songbooks at Mom's office.
You sell them all?
Mm-hmm. We got more made.
Oh, I have something for you.
$57.
The sky is crazy. It's like pink. You can't see. You can't see. The zookeeper.
Whoa! My old wallet is just completely falling apart.
Really? It's got a pick holder in it.
Really?
Oh wow.
Nuh-uh. Unbelievable. Look at this. This is a wallet. My mom just gave me this. Actually has a pick holder in it. That is amazing. I've never seen anything like that in my life.
I have neither. I got it down in Charleston, South Carolina.
And she put $1 in it. And
I'd
that's
love to
sweet.
give you one without money in it.
I didn't know
Maybe
that.
that's my problem.
Never give someone a wallet without a little bit of money in it.
Unless you're on Seinfeld, because then they'll throw it in the trash because it has Velcro, and then you'll lose a bunch of money.
This is great, Mom. Mine just got exploded by gas receipts. I just stuck them down in here, and now the whole thing the binding just broke just recently. This is
You
great.
take all those things off from your taxes.
Yeah, that's why I got them.
Good.
Here's pictures of my kids. Mom loves these.
Mm-hmm.
This is much to my mom's chagrin. This is my daughter, right there. This is her when she was a little younger, and this is my two boys, the twins, Jake and Jacob, and there's all three of them together.
The next one's of my twins, Bob and Robert.
And there's my
What's your daughter's name?
There's my kids. Imogene. My daughter Imogene.
I got some people started with a J.
You had a daughter that was a 90-year-old woman?
Funny how that works. Zookeeper says I want to see your mom stick a sticker on something. And he says, "Nice, Mom, pick holster." Isn't that awesome? Really good timing too.
Really good time.
Then I'll have a pick next time we play with
And
Davis.
Buddy's the one that found it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Doesn't
You gotta get this from
Doesn't surprise me. All right. Zookeeper wants to see you put that sticker on something.
I took it in the house.
Oh, you did?
What am I gonna put it on?
I know, that's the question.
I guess the magnets are just for y'all's vehicle.
Yeah, just for the side of the car.
It's not gonna be a little.
No, they're big giant ones so we
big.
seem official when we come riding it. So we are official, I mean.
Right.
So where would I put it?
I don't know. You can
You
just.
want it on my car.
It's really small though.
I know you can't see it.
You can maybe stick it on your fridge.
I'm smoking.
Yeah.
How about if I put it on my mirror in my bedroom?
That sounds like a plan.
Would it stick to the refrigerator?
It'll stick to anything. Oh, you mean when it comes time to take it off?
Yeah. Where you going? I don't think I'm gonna put it on there.
Here, I have more for you too.
Well, here's a more pristine one, Mom.
Oh, I just took this one off.
Okay.
There we go.
That's the bad one. Here, wait, I'll try to smooth it out for you. There you go. Oh wait, there's still a piece of paper on that side.
It is?
Yep.
Here, I'll get it.
So we found out over dinner from grandmom's confession. Very nice.
There you go.
That mom has been lurking a little bit more than she's admitted to me. Grandmom said, yeah, she's in there at the table. Won't go to sleep.
She gave me a bunch of them.
Yeah, can spread them around. Here's mom's room. This is grandmom's room here. Here's the guest room.
Oh, you should see the basement is full. Don't show that. That's our summer clothes.
They're always in the middle of organizing. Who's that? I think there's about 15 there or something. I made this for Mom for Christmas one year. It was an actual picture of them. I think it might have actually been them at the top of this thing. I forget where that is. And so then I took and inserted myself like I was at the bottom of the thing painting them up there. My little Photoshop Christmas presents.
I disagree with that stuff.
Looks like they're getting into it. Uh-oh.
Nathan,
Gosh.
you go have one?
Little tiny half of
I know what your tiny half is.
little tiny.
This is white meat people.
Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Ice cream,
Here's some coasters I made for Christmas once. Everybody when they were younger. There's Mom. Her brother, my Uncle Ronnie. There's Grandma Virginia. And here's little me. It's getting to be that time of year.
Whoa.
'Tis the season, Easter season.
I saw
For the microwave.
on the food channel how they make peeps. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
Pretty sick.
Mom's house always has lots of candy. All the candy bowls are always full. I don't see how they do it. That would be a mess.
Some of it. They don't pay much.
Here's the candy table.
Oh,
Baby Ruth.
I believe the candy in this house.
I know. I was just talking about the candy in this house.
Look at this.
Whoa, look at that huge bag. Spice drops.
I like steak pot.
So dangerous.
Still another one in it. Candy everywhere. If you want a candy fix, just come here.
That's right.
I'm gonna stay
Like
here.
clockwork. Absolutely. They have.
Spoon, I think, is there on the table. Did you say you left
Uh-huh.
spoons?
Oh boy.
Who gets the other ice cream?
Me.
Take away like that, gosh, that like it's it's such a strange feeling of like pain and not pain at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't get rid of it at all.
Yeah.
What is it?
Nerve damage.
All right.
There's your little one.
All right.
You take
That's a little one. That's the little
If
portion.
you want to see the big one, I think I got it.
I got it too.
Great.
Is that which was yours?
I ate mine already.
on your pants.
Who?
Is it paint? Yeah.
Chad was looking at
Is
his.
it on my jack? Is it on my back? Cause I went up against the door on my back.
No, I don't see anything on that.
Oh well.
All right. Keep forgetting y'all painted today.
I filled your glass up again.
What you doing, Miss Molly?
You can go ahead
What
and
are you
eat.
doing, Miss Molly?
I know you want to get into it. Those were the big strawberries. I told Lori I hated to cut them up.
Whoa.
I swear some of them were that big around.
Really?
That thick. I never saw such strawberries. Now they came out of California though.
Really?
We've been
We
getting
do
them
some
from
good strawberries.
Florida,
We do some good strawberries out there.
but these came from California. I always look to see where they're from.
Whoa.
And you don't want to buy fruit that's vegetables too anywhere but Mexico.
Yeah, I don't like
Don't buy from Mexico.
I don't from Mexico.
They don't have
Well,
any
look,
like
really-
Slowly,
pesticide laws or anything.
You look good,
down
Molly.
there.
Nice
They put
hairdo.
everything in there.
No, ever
Molly.
since we went to Mexico, your poor life's one.
Oh, yeah. In 09. Be 2 years this October. 3 years this October.
And I've heard so much about Mexico. I very some ever buy anything come from Mexico.
Don't eat chorizo either.
Sweet
Right.
Daniel called earlier, and it seemed like the main thing he wanted to talk about was he wanted to get Baker Ball on the webcast.
Yeah, we're still eating gluten.
Yeah, that's
Hello?
good. It works in the yard, right?
Just a minute, please.
Yeah.
Mom. It's on. Talk.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Liz Bunny.
Hi.
As far as I know.
I
Okay,
can eat a lot. I might pee.
Okay.
That's cool.
Bye.
I think I just puked a little in my mouth.
ASR. RB.
Yeah, sorry.
ASR.
That's a new one, Mom.
Yeah, I used to work.
The zookeeper says you look like one of our early presidents, Chad.
Because of my wood teeth. Oh, did they have feathers in their hair? Just checking.
It is pirate night tomorrow night at the Pompeii Lounge. So if we don't do the bonfire and fireworks, we might have to go. I don't even think they're quite prepared to have actual pirates there,
Right.
but we may go.
We don't even have to dress up. We can just go like
We
this.
just go.
We're real
We are
pirates.
pirates.
Arr.
Your jacket is perfect.
I know. Because I got it when I killed a colonial.
Mmm. It's hard to beat this combination of flavors here.
The strawberries are so good.
So it looks like we're doing a Fiasco Friday, a week from tonight,
Where?
from 6 to 8 at 0 Middlebrook Road.
Where in the world's that?
It's got to be down in there, right where the numbers begin. I don't know.
It's right next to one.
Brasilica's new cabinet making shop. Apparently, there's 2 floors, and the top floor has a big hole in the middle where you can look down to the second floor.
That sounds sketchy.
Yeah.
Not to a
Hopefully,
pirate.
it's intentional, and not just a huge hole in the roof of the. So just like a fancy way of describing this.
Collapsed roof.
Right. Right, it's like open air.
We're good.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
Watch the flowers.
It's all right.
What are you doing? I don't.
You're better looking than a chair. I mean, come on. You may not be in your top form, all dolled up, but you're still better looking than a chair.
Well, they rode a carriage in South Carolina.
Oh, yeah, we haven't heard about your vacation.
She's got pictures on her cell phone.
No. on my
Slideshow.
Oh,
Now, how do I know how to do a
Hook
slideshow?
it up to your TV. Start talking.
Yeah. We've got some characters that can do some narration.
I wonder where.
In California.
Mm-hmm.
They're homegrown in California.
now where are y'all going now? From here?
I'm still trying to decide which way we're doing it. Northeast is supposed to be next.
What, New York?
Well, no, the Northeast. Vermont, Massachusetts, New York State.
They're still having snow up
New
in
York
there,
City.
Nathan.
Yeah, we
New
should
Jersey.
we should take our time. Definitely going to Jersey, where Liz is from, homecoming.
Bob says they got snow on the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
And Anna's not very good. Yeah, or told you.
No.
She had a heart attack, and then she started with.
Congestion, heart failure.
She's got fluid in her lungs.
Wow. Is she at home?
She just got
She-
home 2 days ago.
Yeah. I called her 5 o'clock and they were just coming in the door.
No.
But, and she was 2 weeks, she couldn't talk to me. So Bob called yesterday, he forgot that I called, he called to tell me Anna was home. Well, I knew Anna was home, but I just didn't get to talk to her.
Right.
I talked to Bob and he said she wasn't very,
He
Good,
couldn't
but you
remember
want
you
to know.
talking to him?
he must not, or he wouldn't have called me for it.
Wow.
He
I don't
called
know
to
about
tell
that.
me, let me know that Anna was home. I told you
hope
he
that's
said
wrong.
he forgets things.
Mm-hmm.
And is he the caretaker?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
To her
And
husband.
she's on nitroglycerin. And they're in patch form, and they had to put it on her left shoulder, then next day right shoulder, and next day left chest, and next day right chest.
Oh no,
Next
he has
day-
to remember all that?
Next day on the left side
He
of the back,
says,
and
I
next
don't
day
know
on
if
the
I
right side of the back.
remember or not. I said, make yourself a chart.
It's
And
gotcha.
as you, when you put it on, check that one off.
Right.
And I said, then just go through it and then start back with that one.
Right.
It's about like mom and her medication.
Right.
I bought her a special pill box just for her one medication that she's got to take 4 times a day. Does she remember it? Did you take it tonight?
Yeah, just a while ago.
All
I
right.
got one more, take before I go to bed. Well, you have to take all that medicine. I had to take 16 pills of one kind,
Right.
but you have to take over the day, 4 times a day.
Mm.
I just forget. I went off of it. I paid for it. So I had to spend, 12, 13 days at the hospital. So I won't forget it again, I don't think.
How many times did you forget him while I was gone?
Not very often. I took them for you.
Then what do you do when you realize you forgot? Do you then take them?
No, you can't double up on them.
Right,
I just don't take them if I forget.
right.
It was to control her bleeding. And she thought, well, I've taken them for a couple of years and I'm not bleeding, so I'll just reduce them. So she reduced them in half. So instead of taking 16, she took 8. Then she decided she would reduce them in half again, so she was just taking 4 pills a day. So when she ended up in the hospital in January, she started hemorrhaging. And they were going to put her UVA, and they tried to put her in, couldn't get her in there, and they tried Winchester and Roanoke, couldn't get her in. So then they looked at her chart and saw that she was supposed to be taking these pills 16 a day, and she was only taking 4. So they put her back on the 16 a day, and she hasn't bled since.
Wow.
There you go.
It's a lot of pills.
It's definitely a lot.
Besides, I take 13 others.
She's
It's too much.
well, a lot of those vitamins, but she definitely won't forget those again. She had colon cancer, and
I can give
Waiting
you
on
everything
that.
with strawberries again.
Oh no! Oh no!
Do we eat all the strawberries?
Yeah, I divide them up.
I think I'm set. I really.
No, we just each need our own recliner for about 45 minutes. And some good
well,
old.
there's a chair
TV.
with an ottoman downstairs and a
Right.
recliner. That's all that's down there now.
That's all that's down there now.
Yeah.
Your computer's still down there, right?
Yeah. And there's 2 recliners over there, and there's a couch.
I was thinking that might be a decent place for. Oh, I gotta talk to Andy. Jambase. Tech support.
Oh.
We're supposed to pick a charity.
Um,
And I think I found a decent charity. There's a community garden.
oh, nice.
That'd be sort of a neat.
That'd be rad.
What is this about?
It's well, Jambase and Headcount want to team up and do a virtual fiasco to raise money for a local cause in Stanton next Thursday night.
Well, that's really neat.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about the one down on West Beverly?
No, I don't think so, but maybe. That wasn't the address.
Where is it?
I haven't really looked at it in depth.
A community garden?
Mm-hmm. It's probably only one of significance.
I thought they just had the one.
My arms slid off that chair.
Oh, what happened? I thought they had one there right across from Thorn Road Cemetery. Where
What you
the
look
English
for?
house is. You know, right beside the bakery.
Oh,
Newtown
right.
Bakery.
Yeah, I don't think that's actually a community garden.
Okay.
Could be, but that's a nice, safe cause. But there was a part of me, although it's working so well at Dad's, we should probably just go from there because I can hook up all my stuff. When I first thought about doing it, I thought my mom's would be a good place to show you where her computer is. But they don't even do anything down there. We could have set it up like an actual TV studio. Would have been a place we could have decorated. But it's too much work.
Wow.
I daydreamed about that for weeks on the way here. I was like, oh, we could make Mom's basement into like an actual TV studio. 3 clocks on the wall, Hong Kong, London, and San Francisco.
Right.
And so why are you not doing it?
Well, I got so much equipment at Dad's, and the internet's working pretty good there. Look, it's an Easter egg. It's like a green Easter egg. What are y'all doing for Easter? Ooh. What are y'all doing for Easter? What's that?
Go to church?
Right. What are these made out of? They feel really good.
Marble, I think, aren't they?
Really?
What are they made out of, Mom?
Just call this Easter green.
Aren't those the Crystal
What would you
looks
call
over there with the other.
Blue.
Yep.
It's like an off green.
Some of them are just blown out, aren't they? Real light.
These
Some of
are.
'em are.
These are probably just blown.
Yeah, these feel like blown glass. These, that feels good. I especially like the little guys. There's a lot of glass blowers in Stanton. Our
Mhm.
friends are glass blowers. I did a show.
See, that's where I thought one Middlebrook would be. Was at the,
Right where we did it before with
Uh-huh.
Tarka. Sunspots. That's
Uh-huh.
what it's called.
Have you gotten any more kazoos?
I haven't custom ordered more. We've been getting a lot of people giving us generic ones that we give out at the shows. We were giving out way too many for a while. Giving out like 30 a night. 20 or 30 a night. It's really stupid. But we were trying to get something started.
It started.
It worked. We've been encouraging the people that come to the shows to bring their instruments and play with me from where they sit. We're calling it the Nathan Orchestra.
I saw that.
The participation. It's been amazing. It's a really neat thing.
Has Joe started his garden yet?
Daniel has.
Daniel, I mean.
Yeah.
Have y'all gotten any
He's doing a
asparagus
different
yet?
layout this year.
Really?
It's part of his joy of it, I think, is figuring out each year how he's going to rearrange it, what design it's going to be in.
Wait, this is asparagus time, isn't it?
Huh?
Isn't this time to get the asparagus?
Yeah, I think that it says you should plant it.
No,
No,
you
it's
just gotta
perennial.
plant it.
Yeah.
I'm saying that you harvest it now.
No, you don't harvest it now. But I think it's like 3 years before you get harvestable asparagus.
I
Well,
think
he's had
they
it
did
for
say it
quite a
takes
while.
Right.
About
We haven't
2
had-
years.
But yeah, it dies and comes back, dies and comes back, and then
It
good.
spreads every time. He's got quite a crop out there now.
right. Still don't think I've eaten any asparagus from there.
You're kidding.
I think this might be the year.
Lewis
You won't be here.
grows it, and oh, it's always so good. He must have a huge patch because he's always has his trunk full after church.
Wow.
You know, anything's out of his garden, he loads his trunk up. Everybody comes by and gets what they want.
He just gives it to him?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
And his
So good.
asparagus is so good. Ooh.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, we've been getting good asparagus in store.
Asparagus is really good.
Oh,
Is
yes.
it good for you? Must
Yes.
be.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Hand them over here, gang. Here we go. I hope everybody's full because that's it.
There's one piece of cake out there.
There's more tenderloin.
Oh.
Like a tenderloin sandwich.
It was so good.
You
I
can't.
had, I had 3 pieces.
You did?
Yeah, but
Nice. Yeah, you can make good sandwiches with that stuff.
and I had
too.
2 helpings of the beans.
You did good. You had a pickled egg.
I had half a pickled egg. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't eat the other half?
Well, I didn't take the other half.
Oh, half. Gotcha.
Right. You know, a whole half,
Right.
an entire half.
Well, Nathan, we bought a new set of pans, so we got a whole bunch of pans out there.
Oh, you got some
all
old-
need
really?
any pans?
Yeah, we do.
Well, that whole shelf back in the garage between the refrigerator and freezer was full of pans.
It's one of my favorite things in life, raiding the, what is it, not the coffers, the throwaways, the garage. Every
Oh,
time
you
I
got a new
come,
belt buckle.
every time I come over, I look in their garage on the off chance that there's
Yeah, the
some
last
new
time he had a
random
whole
thing.
truck.
Where did
I,
you
Yeah,
get that belt
two
my
buckle?
Zippo is
chairs
at Dad's somewhere, and I gave up
TV.
looking for the Zippo because it's my Zippo.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't
it's
want to
in
go
there.
with an empty, right? So I brought a spare one in case I couldn't find the
That's
Zippo.
cool.
I think Joe got this somewhere.
That looks like something Joe
Yeah,
would get.
Joe's the buckle boy.
What?
What you're saying? It is nap time, isn't it?
Staying at the farm.
No.
You staying at Steve's?
Yeah. Because the internet's better there.
We can't keep our cast going out of the house. The phones work in the backyard, but not the house, and our internet couldn't handle it. We'd go over the limit too fast. Is there any chance this thing's gonna make it all the way to the garage?
I don't think so.
It was going strong on the porch. I'm gonna save this just in case I screw up and lose everything. So really what all three of us feel like doing right now is sitting in a big old recliner and falling asleep to like a game show. It's funny how that happens. But that's what the doctor ordered, but I think we're gonna have to go down to the Pompeii here soon.